Hello everyone, I'm Leela and welcome to the DebtCircle Sundown brief for the 2nd of July 2026. Let's begin with today's highest yield listed corporate bond trades. Topaz 04 2026 recorded the highest yield of 19.54% with a trade value of 40.00 lakh rupees. IIFL Samasta Finance Limited traded at a yield of 18.0759% with a trade value of 70.88 lakh rupees. Unifin's Capital India Limited recorded a yield of 18.00% with a trade value of 71.00 lakh rupees. Another Unifin's Capital India Limited bond traded at a yield of 17.50% with a trade value of 5.00 lakh rupees. Monedo Financial Services Private Limited recorded a yield of 17.00% with a trade value of 43.00 lakh rupees. Now moving to the top 5 highest yield unlisted corporate bonds. Branch International Financial Services Private Limited recorded a yield of 16.25% with a trade value of 10.00 lakh rupees. Another Branch International Financial Services Private Limited bond also traded at a yield of 16.25% with a trade value of 10.00 lakh rupees. FTPL Finance Private Limited recorded a yield of 16.00% with a trade value of 40.00 lakh rupees. Another Branch International Financial Services Private Limited bond traded at a yield of 15.90% with a trade value of 500.00 lakh rupees. M-Pocket Financial Services Private Limited recorded a yield of 14.80% with a trade value of 80.00 lakh rupees. Moving on to mutual fund debt transactions. Gross purchases stood at 22,390.4 crore rupees. Gross sales stood at 23,772.6 crore rupees. Net investment was negative 1,382.2 crore rupees. Net investment for July, month to date, was negative 86,196.4 crore rupees. Now, let's look at foreign portfolio investor debt market investment. Under the general limit category, gross purchases were 1,578.26 crore rupees. Under the voluntary retention route or VRR, gross purchases were 312.71 crore rupees. Under the fully accessible route or FAR, gross purchases were 3,322.00 crore rupees. Gross sales under the general limit was 639.69 crore rupees. Gross sales under VRR were 368.97 crore rupees. Gross sales under FAR were 1,729.45 crore rupees. Net investment under the general limit was 938.57 crore rupees. Net investment under VRR was negative 56.26 crore rupees. Net investment under FAR was 1,592.55 crore rupees. For July, month to date, net investment under the general limit stood at 2,216.99 crore rupees. Net investment under VRR stood at negative 418.05 crore rupees. Net investment under FAR stood at 3,015.20 crore rupees. For the calendar year 2026, year to date, net investment under the general limit was 29,442 crore rupees. Net investment under VRR was negative 124 crore rupees. Net investment under FAR was 39,280 crore rupees. Now, the money market rates. Call rate was 5.27%. Tri-party repo stood at 5.10%. Basket repo was 5.17%. Special repo stood at 4.89%. Here are today's India government bond yields. 1-year government bond yield was 5.76%. 3-year yield was 6.22%. 5-year yield was 6.40%. 7-year yield was 6.61%. 9-year yield was 6.75%. 10-year yield was 6.72%. 15-year yield was 6.95%. 30-year yield was 7.29%. Now, the Treasury bill yields and auction cutoffs. 91-day Treasury bill yield was 5.25%. 182-day Treasury bill yield was 5.47%. 364-day Treasury bill yield was 5.66%. Let's move to liquidity indicators. Net liquidity injected stood at negative 97,827 crore rupees. Standing deposit facility or SDF stood at 127,600 crore rupees. Marginal standing facility or MSF stood at 78 crore rupees. Now the MIBOR OIS rates. 1 year stood at 5.78%. 2 years stood at 5.92%. 3 years stood at 6.03%. 5 years stood at 6.19%. Modified MIFOR rates were as follows. 2 year was 6.81%. 3 year was 6.80%. 4 year was 6.90%. 5 year was 7.04%. Moving to currency rates. The US dollar traded at 95 rupees 0.42 compared with the previous level of 95 rupees 0.15. The euro traded at 108 rupees 0.90 compared with 108 rupees 0.34 previously. The British pound traded at 127 rupees 0.22 compared with 126 rupees 0.00 previously. The Japanese yen traded at 0.59 rupees, unchanged from the previous level of 0.59 rupees. The Chinese yuan traded at 14 rupees 0.03 compared with 13 rupees 0.94 previously. Now, commodities and market indices. 24-carat gold with 99.9% purity was priced at 14,378 rupees per 10 grams, compared with the previous price of 14,078 rupees per 10 grams. Silver was priced at 2,450 rupees per 10 grams, compared with 2,400 rupees per 10 grams previously. Crude oil traded at $70.30 per barrel, compared with $72.04 per barrel previously. The Sensex closed at 77,502.12, compared with 76,922.64 previously. The Nifty closed at 24,175.70, compared with 24,005.85 previously. Finally, India's primary corporate bond issuances. L&T Finance Limited raised 380 crore rupees with a tenure of 121 months and a coupon of 8.20%. The issue was rated AAA by CARE Ratings Limited and AAA by CRISIL Ratings Limited. Bajaj Housing Finance Limited raised 2,501 crore rupees with a tenure of 49 months and a coupon of 7.64%. The issue was rated AAA by CRISIL Ratings Limited and AAA by India Rating and Research Private Limited. Vivriti Capital Limited raised 200 crore rupees with multiple tranches having tenures ranging from 16 months to 25 months, carrying coupons ranging from 9.70% to 9.90%. The issue was rated A+ by ICRA Limited. Monedo Financial Services Private Limited raised 40 crore rupees with a tenure of 16 months and a coupon of 14.40%. The issue was rated BBB- by India Rating and Research Private Limited. That concludes the DebtCircle Sundown brief for the 2nd of July 2026. Thank you for watching. I'm Leela and I'll see you again with the next market update.